Note, this is a decommissioned machine. To highlight a few differences between a positive pressure machine and a low pressure appliance. Notice on this machine we have an expansion valve. This expansion valve serves a similar function to the orifice plate in the low pressure appliance. A couple of other things you'll notice on the positive pressure machine. There's two separate vessels instead of a common vessel as on the low pressure appliance. On this machine, the evaporator is on top and the condenser is on bottom. This machine uses a digital microprocessor control device. The operator can select what parameters he needs to look at instead of looking at individual gauges throughout the machine. Let's review some of the similarities between the machines. We still have a rotating impeller within the confines of the compressor. It is motor driven. There's still refrigerant flowing across the motor windings to keep it cool, so it's still a hermetic unit. The internals of this particular machine has two ways of metering or controlling the flow through the impeller. It has a cylinder which controls the outflow off of the impeller. It still has the pre-rotation vanes controlling the gas flow to the inlet. They both operate off one mechanism inside, which is driven by the oil pressure from the machine. On the discharge side of the compressor is a check valve. You have nothing like this in the low pressure appliance, but in the high pressure machine, this is a spring-loaded check valve. When the compressor stops, it closes to keep the flow from reversing, washing out components of the compressor. This machine uses an oil reservoir. The auxiliary pump is inside the reservoir. Everything is in the system. We have heaters to keep it warm. One other difference on this machine is the use of relief valves versus rupture disc, which will reseat and the entire charge will not be lost. The relief valves are one-time use only.